Hey, what's good everybody? This is John J. Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the Cincinnati Royals Dynasty here in NBA 2K21. We are here, we just got out of All-Star break, and we started off the All-Star break pretty well, man. We simmed a few games off screen, and we lost our first one to the New York Knicks. But after that, though, we got a little bit of roll. We're on a 3-game winning streak now. We take care of the 76ers behind the Valabidi 28-13 performance. Malik Beasley had 20 points as well. We also beat the Utah Jazz, one of the worst teams in the NBA, but taking care of business again with, Malik Beasley and Ron Valabidi on fire. You know, really looking good starting off his All-Star break. Not to mention we beat the Chicago Bulls once again. We are in a very close race with them, and that was a team effort. Nobody had more than 20 points in this game, but what I love to see is a team that is certainly playing together. And because we're doing so well in the standings right now, we are actually now in second place in the Eastern Conference. We have a 38-20 record. We're 2 games behind first place. Boston Celtics have that. They're 40-18 this season, so definitely looking real nice. So far, so good. But we got this game against New Orleans Pelicans, man. They got a couple of guys for sure. They got Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson on the squad. It's going to be a good one, man. So make sure you smash that like button for me, as well as subscribe to the channel if that to be brand new. And like what you see as well. Both of those things only take a few seconds, and it helps grow the community that we got going on around here. Let's go ahead and get this in against the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's get it. Alright, man, so we are now officially out here ready to get this game underway between your Cincinnati Royals and the New Orleans Pelicans. And those Pelicans, man, they did go ahead and win the tip-off here as 2 guys to keep an eye out for, Brandon Ingram and, of course, Zion Williamson. He's going to be a handful for both of us to try to corral, as we did get the rebound early on, and I'm not going to waste any time getting some points on the board. Ron Valabidi, he had Dennis Schroeder on him, and that's obviously a bad decision, man. That's a 10 out of 10 matchup that we're going to take every single time. But that being said, though, the Pelicans, they have an early lead as Brandon Ingram has the ball in the lane, gets it out to Zion, who decides for the first fadeaway, had Tyrese Halliburton on him. Should have took him right to the paint, but that didn't happen. And Michael Porter Jr. is going to go ahead and go the other way and get that basket to go. As now we got a 4-4 tie here. Ingram going to try to take another jumper, but Williamson grabs the rebound, gets it back out to Ingram. It's a fight for the boards as our Royals somehow end up with it at the end of the day. As we get it out, Malik Beasley running point for us for a split second. Trying to get Tyrese Halliburton open, and he does, and he splashes it home. 3-pointer is good in Cincinnati. We take our lead back, and we're going to extend this lead even more. Another 3-pointer for Tyrese Halliburton. He's been feeling himself from deep here early. As it's in 15-8 game now. We're starting to pull away already in this first quarter. Forced Nagilius Alexander-Walker to miss, as Michael Porter Jr. is going to pull. Nobody decides to guard him on defense, and that's something that you don't want to do. 18-8 in favor of Cincinnati, as now Schroeder has the ball out around center court. Going to go ahead, pass it to Alexander-Walker once more. Another miss. Tyrese Halliburton getting the rebound, going to the corner. Malik Beasley looking for somebody to get open, but we're going to pass it around. But Schroeder, one-on-one on Ron Valabidi, too easy. Another bucket for the Royals, man. 20-8. Has Cincinnati been taking care of business for sure. We already have a double-digit lead here as we get into the latter portions of this first quarter. Brunson pulling for free, and he can't make that one either. New Orleans been stone cold here in this first quarter, it seems like. As we get it out, find Tony Bradley. He gets the little leaner to go as well. He gets his first points off the bench as well, as it still remains an 11-point game. But Cincinnati has the ball with it, looking for Michael Porter Jr. to get open. He does, but can't get another free to go. As Josh Hart, he's taking it down court, gonna take it coast to coast, finds Gonzalez in the corner, and he sinks that one, and that takes it to an 8-point lead. As that does end the first quarter of play, man. It's been mostly Cincinnati up to this point. We carry a 34-27 lead. But let's see if we can keep that up going into the second quarter as well. We are off to a nice offensive start here as we get it to Josh Green. I haven't called his name yet today, but his first attempt is a miss. Gonzalez again in the corner though, and gets that one to go. He already has 6 in this one. And New Orleans is slowly but surely starting to make its way back as Schroeder puts the skates on, but can't hit the step back free though, as MPJ gets it out to Josh Green in the corner. The mid-ranger danger's good, and Blake Griffin gets that assist going for us there. But still only a 6-point game. About to be 4 points as Brandon Ingram kills us on that backdoor cut. And it's back to a 7-point game as Valabidi gets a massive block. Oh my goodness. As Valabidi laying it up, and it's good the other way. Dante Frazier gets that one to go. You'll love to see it. As now here we go. 10-point game gonna go ahead. Get Malik Beasley has the steal. Valabidi taking it up and is fouled by Alexander Walker. He already has 10, and he makes both free throws as well. So Valabidi has 12, and he also has to take over badge going as well. As Derek Jones Jr. he corrals the rebound. Here comes Valabidi, who draws another foul. This time on Josh Hart here. And another easy bucket for Valabidi, who's been feeling himself here. But now his takeover badge is worn off as New Orleans tries to make a little bit of a run here to close out the first half of play. As we're down to a 13-point lead. As Hart trying to pull from free. That's no good though. Valabidi able to grab the rebound. Here comes the #1 overall pick in his second season. He's got Josh Hart on him. Nice little spin move and brings it in. I'm actually really shocked that they did not bring a double team there, because Valabidi has killed this New Orleans defense. They have not gotten anything going here so far, at least in terms of stopping Valabidi. But it's hard when you got guys like Halliburton who could stroke it from deep at any given time. Step back free is good. And when you got guys playing defense like this, it's just hard to do. Valabidi trying a long 3-point jumper, and he got that one to go as well. He's not known for his 3-point shooting. You know it's a great day for him for sure, as they brought the double team. Josh Green, he's going to pull from free, but he can't make that one either. As now New Orleans goes the other way. Gonzalez misses as well. And Valabidi with just his 5th board, going trying to take it right to the teeth of the defense and brings it in. Went one-on-one with Zion and gets it to go without drawing the foul. As Blake Griffin, he's going to go ahead. He's going to get involved in the action as well. 74-51 is what we left with at the final seconds of the second quarter of play. It has been a very dominating performance for us for sure, man. We are taking care of business, and that's what I love to see. We're shooting 78% from the field. That is cartoonish what we've been able to pull off so far. And we're just getting some great shots at the rim, just getting whatever we want. But that being said, we still have a whole half of basketball left to play, and we actually start off a little cold here to start the second half. We missed at least our first 2 shots. As Malik Beasley pulling for free, he can't make that one either. So again, it's been a cold one here to start the second half. Not really shooting the ball as well, but that's kind of what we expected. There was no way we're going to keep up with a 78% field goal percentage. It just simply wasn't going to happen whatsoever. As speaking, even though we cooled down, we still have a large lead. It's a 21-point game. As Halliburton good trying to take it one-on-one. Finds Jeremy Grant, though, who lays it down with authority. And what a way to get your first basket of the game. Jeremy Grant doing a great job running the floor. And he's been such a great add for us here in Season 3. As Jeremy Grant with some more contest defense. Valabidi with the rebound, though. Here comes the Royals. going to take it to the paint, playing bully ball. And he already has 30 in this one. You love to see it. It's just been a dominating performance. And speaking of dominance, another steal for Ability. And he's going to turn that into 2 the other way. So he gets the block and he gets the slam dunk the other way. The defense has simply been menacing. As now Tyrese Halliburton has the board, gets it to Valabidi. And he's up to 34 points in this one. Gonna go ahead and slam it down. It's been a very dominating third quarter. We're almost to 100 points already, and we still have a whole quarter left to play after this. That's what's been the insane part in this entire game, as we're able to get as many fast break points as we wanted to grab in this one. Now making it 95 to 64. Is now Frazier in the corner looking for somebody to get open, forced to take a shot. Tyrese just playing suffocating defense right now. As we're looking to get Halliburton involved, he lays it up, and it's good as well. He may have been overshadowed by Valabidi, but he has 24 himself. Looking to get 26. Passes it out instead to Tony Bradley, who misses the open jumper. That would have made it a double-double for Tyrese Halliburton, the third-year product out of Iowa State. Is now 68 to 97 in favor of the Royals. Frazier thinking about pulling for that mid-range jumper, but it's no good. Jackson Hayes, though, nearly lays it down. Grant Williams is forced to foul, make him earn it at the line. Grant, he does do just that, able to get those free throws to go. But still, Cincinnati continuing to pull away further as it's 99 to 70 and make it 99 to 72. It looks like Steven Adams actually picks up the rebound, but still, even so, Cincinnati continuing to just pour it on offense. We now have ourselves a 100-burger, up to 103 now thanks to that Josh Green layup. And they're still designed to settle for these outside shots, which they aren't really getting for the most part, as MPJ gets the rebound, gets it out to Stephenson. He misses the open jumper. Blake Griffin almost gets the rebound. Somehow loses a rebounding battle to Josh Hart. That's crazy. As they go the other way with it, Nazir Little with the emphatic jam the other way. As now Josh Hart just trying to make sure the Pelicans finish strong here in this third quarter, as they can't even get that one to go. Last chance bucket here in the third quarter. Grant Williams, coast to coast. That's going to end the third quarter. Cincinnati with a massive lead right now. One more quarter coming up, though. Alright, guys, so here we go with the final quarter of play, as Drew Holiday is going to take it up to the cup, and he's going to get that one to go. We haven't really called his name much today, but he's looking to get a little bit more involved here in this fourth quarter. As Drew Holiday tries another layup and gets that one to go as well. So Drew Holiday with 2 quick buckets here to start this fourth quarter. But still, a large lead that they have to overcome if they want to even make this more respectable going forward. As Jahlil Okafor, he gets into the game for the first time here, but he misses the post hook. He had the move. It was a $1 million move, but only a 10-cent finish, though. And it leads to some points given up the other way to Steven Adams. But still, even with the spurt that the Pelicans have been able to put together, I mean, you can see that we mainly have our backups in at this point, you know, trying to give the starters some rest, because I'm still pretty sure that we have this one in the bag. As we get it to Blake Griffin, he's able to lay it up as well. He has double-digit points, which is really nice to see. He leads all bench scorers, by the way. He has 12. As we get midway to the fourth quarter, Manuel Mudiay trying to pull, but Henrik Stevenson, what a way to compete for that rebound. He's shown himself as a very, viable combo guard. Only has 6 points, but also has 7 assists. He's been dishing it out in this game too. As Pelicans trying to respond here, can't get that one to go. As Manuel Mudiay has the rebound, pulling from free, he got the green bean, and it is good. 128 to 90 now, as they go up court trying to get some more points. And it seems like at times there's a lid on this cup as Derrick Jones Jr. He goes the other way. He gets that one to go, making it 130-90. So needless to say, Cincinnati taking care of business once again, showing that, hey, maybe this could be one of the best teams in the NBA. Really looking to compete after they made, quite an appearance in Season 2, made it all the way to the semifinals after being eliminated by the Atlanta Hawks. But still, 132-92. Going to try to lay it up, and it's no good. But Steven Adams with the rebound. Only 2:30 left to play as we get into the final moments of this game. Just, making sure nobody gets hurt at this point. We need all guys on deck if we're going to make a deep run in the NBA playoffs this season and make it to the NBA Finals. That's our biggest goal. Win that O'Brien Trophy as Williamson going to slam it down here, less than a minute left, but this game was decided a very long time ago, though. 140-102 is going to be your final score as the Cincinnati Royals, off the back of the duo of Ron Valabidi and Tyrese Halliburton, they absolutely killed it out there on the floor. Let's go ahead and check out the stats for our guys. Alright, man, so checking out the stats for our guys, and Ron Valabidi went off in this one, man. 34 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and also had 5 blocks. Honestly, if this game was actually remotely close, he would have played in the fourth quarter, and he would have had even crazier stats. Tyrese Halliburton, though, he had a nice game as well. Almost a double-double, 26 and 9. Michael Porter Jr. dropped 16 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Blake Griffin came around. He had 14 points and 4 rebounds. Moutier in one quarter of play had 13 points. And Josh Green coming off the bench, he had a nice solid 10-point game as well. For Pelicans, man, surprisingly the leading scorer was Steven Adams, man. 23 points, 15 boards, and 2 assists. Zion, wasn't too impressive though. He only had 17 and 9. Brandon Ingram had 14 points. Dennis Schroeder had 12 points, 7 assists. Emmanuel Gonzalez, he's actually a rookie this season. He had a, not too bad of a year so far. He's averaging roughly 9 points a game so far this season, and he averaged around the stat line. So, nothing to really complain about here, but great win for the Cincinnati Royals, man. You'll love to see it. Okay, guys, so we do a little bit more simulating after the game, and we win 4 of our next 6 games, and honestly, it was very close to us winning 5 of the next 6. We lose to the Atlanta Hawks by 1 point. 1 stinking point. Ron Valabidi led the way for us there. He had 26 and 10 with Michael Porter Jr. not too far behind. 20.6 rebounds, but that does mean we have a 43 and 22 record now in this thing, man, and we're only 1 game back of the Boston Celtics. They're 45 and 22 right now. We're 43 and 22, so we're in a dogfight to potentially get the top seed in the Eastern Conference. What a turnaround that we have actually experienced over the course of this season. We struggled. We didn't even win 20 games in our first year, and now we're in a position to be one of the best teams in the entire NBA. You certainly love to see it, man. And next episode, we're going to try to keep that positivity up. We're going to actually play against the San Antonio Spurs. They got some guys, man. They got Dejounte Murray. They got Victor Oladipo. They even have Jonas Valanciunas. Got not a lot of stars on this squad, but they got some role players. AJ Khan's on this team as well. He's having a pretty solid year coming off the bench for the Spurs. It's going to be a good one, man, so make sure you smash that like button for me, as well as hit subscribe. You have to be brand new to the channel, and like what you see as well. This is John J Gaming on the mic signing off, but hoping you're all out there having a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.